Hello there, welcome to another video. Let's talk about signs that that man might be a green flag. Listen, trying to understand men can sometimes feel like a tough nut to crack. You just don't really know what to expect from them. But when it comes to identifying a real man, a man when you just look at and you'll be like, oh, that's a green light over there. That's a green banner over there, because their behaviors and actions towards you is just consistent. They don't leave you second guessing your role in their lives. You see that man who says something like, I remembered you said you like this, so I got it for you. Or something like, I noticed you sighed today, so I got you this to cheer you up. That's a good man, Savannah. A good man. That's the one who just makes it easier for you to just be a woman. That's the type of man that you don't need to use your brain cells when you're around him because he makes you feel so soft. No masculine energy is needed and no defense tactics is needed. There is something just attractive about a man who you don't have to ask anything because he pays attention to every detail. That's someone right there who you don't have to ask how he feels about you because he not only speaks it but shows you. When a man has that close relationship with God, oh honey, that is not a green flag. That is a green forest right there. When he loves God, it makes a huge difference on how he's going to love you. He won't need to test drive you like a car because he knows the manufacturer. He's going to speak to your spirit and not your flesh. This is the type of man that is going to ask God to help him love you correctly. This is the type of man that you don't need to convince or make him see your worth. When a man does not have a relationship with God, he'll not know how to have a relationship with you. Because if he can't lead you in prayer, he probably won't be able to lead you in life. Imagine getting into an argument with your man, but he still treats you with respect. Even when he's angry, he doesn't raise his voice, he's soft spoken, he doesn't insult you, rather, he speaks good words to you because that is how much he respects you. And you don't have to repeatedly tell him how his actions sometimes may upset you. Girl, make sure he not only likes you but respects and values you. Because honestly, a lot of guys may like you, a lot of guys may be flirting in your DMs, but not many will value or respect you. You see that man who calls you right after an argument just to reassure you and remind you that he's not going anywhere and you shouldn't overthink things? Honey, you might as well just won yourself a jackpot. It takes a mature man to understand that a woman needs constant reassurance, especially when you all have ever known is to fight to be heard, when all you've ever known is to be shut down and ghosted, when all you've ever known is a man breaking things when they get mad. A man that cannot communicate cannot lead you. Because honestly, we are too grown to be doing that silence treatment game. How that man reacts when you're sad, angry, or when you're in the middle of an argument should tell you all you need to know. If he's able to talk openly about his emotions, if he chooses to move through the situation and not shut you out, then maybe he might be a green flag. He's not waiting for you to call first, or he's not waiting for you to say I love you first, because he's not scared to be vulnerable with you. He affirms you of his feelings. I know this is the bare minimum and you can't applaud a fish for swimming, but in this current generation, you just have to give credit where credit is due, especially for a man who doesn't leave you to second guess your role in his life, a man who doesn't give you mixed emotions or mixed signals. The strong energy is there from day one. A man that still pursues you even when you've already said yes to him. When he's consistent, it shows that you can depend on him. It shows how reliable he is. It shows that he wants to be a husband and not just a man who wants a wife. You get what I'm saying? Because if he's consistent, you'll somehow know that he truly wants to be committed. Not someone who just does things that don't align with what they said from the beginning, introducing you to a vibe they can't keep up with. They say there is no better test of a man's integrity than his behavior when he's wrong. A good man acknowledges and accepts where he went wrong and even tries to do better. It only takes a grown man to stand tall and own up to his mistakes. Because, truth be told, most men don't get it right with understanding how a woman should be treated, with understanding a woman's feelings, understanding how sometimes their behavior may impact a woman's feelings, but it only takes a wise man to learn from his mistakes. It only takes a wise man to say, I'm ready to learn, instead of you're asking for too much. It only takes a wise man to say, let's fix this, instead of shutting you down. You know what a green flag is? Is a man who includes you in everything he does. His plans for the day includes you in his ideas, his thoughts, his dreams, literally his life. He doesn't hold back on anything. He puts your thoughts into consideration before making a decision because he values your opinion. He literally makes you feel like you're important in his life because he sees you in his future. Making statements like we instead of I is this little gestures that shows that a man may be committed in the relationship because he sees there is nothing to hide from you. A good man, a real man, will be your biggest cheerleader. He will encourage you to realize your full potential and motivate you to pursue your own goals and dreams, even if they don't benefit him directly. Whether it's you trying to start up a business, whether it's you trying to lose weight, honey, he better be right there with you in the gym. The willingness to face challenges together, it's an indication of his commitment. At the end of it all, I think I speak for most of us, or rather personally, I feel like what we want is to feel that effort from a man without having to constantly say it, without having to coach you, without having to train you, without having to beg you to act right. You get what I'm saying? Because honestly, if my presence does not inspire you to treat me like a princess, get out of my husband's way. Because I'm not trying to feel like one of your homeboys right now, When it comes to a relationship, being understood is very important because it takes a certain type of man to be able to get it when he doesn't agree with you. At least he understands where you're coming from. To understand that a woman who's used to being starved of little things in a relationship, to understand that a woman who's used to be let down constantly may or may not know what a healthy relationship feels like. So it will take a certain type of man to have patience to help her walk through what a healthy relationship looks like. But again, a good man will be a good man, with or without you. How he treats people speaks volume about him. And this models brings us to the end. I hope you liked it. And if you did, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next one.